Hey planner babes, welcome back to another brand new video. I'm so excited that you guys are here today. If you want to follow me, you can do so on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and TikTok using @PlannerGoAmy. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss another brand new video from me. Let's get into the video. Hey planner babes, welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. I was about to say plan with me, but I wanted to do a different video. This Sunday, just something that I haven't done. Actually, I don't think I've ever done one of these before, but a lot of planner babes do these videos when they get new stuff, so I'm gonna do one. But I first want to let you guys know that the spooky season collection, which is the Halloween collection for my washi tape company at Wonder Washi Tape, is out now on Etsy. So you can go to wonderwashi.etsy.com to shop this spooky season release. The link will be in the description box down below, so don't worry if you forget about it. But this is the spooky season collection. So you get this one, which is Ghost Friends. Let me pull it out a bit so you guys can see it. Just gonna try to do this quickly. Here we go. I hope that this is like in focus, because sometimes it's not always in focus. But it's got little ghosts as well as little spiders on it. I think it's just fun. And it's got like a more like pale orange background. I was kind of taking some inspiration from some Halloween stickers I've seen and I know that I will use. I wanted something a little bit more light colored with the ghost for this one. And then this is the skeleton one, or skull. It's more of a skull. So it's fun, super cute, super simple. That one, and then the next one is Spooky Stars. So it's just like the night sky kind of during Halloween a bit, kind of that. But you can also use this. This would be a great New Year's sticker since it has stars, you know, and it feels kind of almost celebratory as well. So that's how you can transition that one into another holiday. And then this one is just a simple, I kind of wanted a neutral one because I always like to kind of have a neutral one if I can in a set. So this is the words one. It's called Ghoul Gang. So it has Ghoul Gang on there, and then You're Beautiful. So just something simple. If you're doing more of a neutral, you know, black, white, and gold Halloween spread, this one is perfect for that. And then if you want one that doesn't really have any decorations or writing or kind of too much detail on it, we just have a simple black, white, orange striped one. So this is this one, just simple striped. I think a striped washi is always good and can make a simple impact. So yeah, that is the spooky season set, and I am so excited that it is now on Etsy for you guys to buy. So this set starts at $12.99 Canadian. That's how much it is for the full set. But if you want to buy individual washis, they are starting at $3.75 Canadian. So it's pretty affordable for Canadians. And that was my goal when creating these washi tapes, which for you guys that live in the States, affordable Canadian washi tapes mean they're even more affordable for you guys down there. So for this video, I wanted to show you guys a bit of what I got from the latest Happy Planner launch, as well as my 2023 planner lineup. So let me show you this planner lineup. Let's start with that. I'll do the sticker books after. So this is my planner lineup. So I have this Skinny Classic, which I wanted because I really like the design. And I had a Skinny Classic before as my main planner. And, you know, I wasn't quite working, but I felt like I wanted to bring it back in. It would be a fun size to do spreads on, since I am more consistent on doing content both on YouTube and on Instagram. I thought this would be a great one to have as part of my planner lineup. And then as my main planner, we have this one, which is a monthly layout, because as you know, monthly layouts are my favorite. I'll go into more detail on each planner in a second. And then this one is an 18-month planner that I got last May or June, I believe. Can't remember when I bought it, but I've been using it as my social media planner, and this will be staying in the lineup until it's all used up, the planner. So that's that. Let me go a little bit into more detail. So I really liked the kind of design of this one, the kind of modern gradient that they're doing. I forget what this is called, like a freeform gradient. I know there's a term for it. But yeah, so I really like this one. So let me, just want to make sure everything is in frame for you guys. So I really like the design. Hello to a happy life. And then you have this one. It's great. And then you have this remember page, which is perfect, which I will definitely try to do a plan with me on this page, just to give you guys some inspiration on how to use like every little part of your planner. I will try, I promise. And then this one, I just really like it. And then rather than how they broke it down before, which like in a lot of planners you have in the front, you have like for every day of the year, you have like a little line. This one they did it this way. And then you have this section. So I will definitely, again, try to do a plan with me in this section to show you guys how you can use it, or how I would use it, which you can do it that way or your own way. And then it's just basically neutral with a little bit of polka dots. So pretty straightforward. And then I'll just show you guys each kind of divider. And then I want to see, yeah, and then it changes to stripes. And then next one, so it does polka dots and then stripes. So neutral again. April, oh, March. Just super pretty. April. May. Pretty. And then June. And July. So fun. And August. I feel like this is kind of a really popular kind of graphic design trend right now. And I was kind of surprised when the Happy Planner came out with this, because this is just something that's kind of becoming popular, but it's still not, I would say, super mainstream. We are seeing it a bit more, so I was surprised, and this is why I kind of like was drawn to it. Planner. So go. And then this is the back notes page, which has a little detail here, which I think is fun to kind of make it different. And then obviously these covers. So, you know, this is a cool cover if you want to do something a little bit more subtle, but I like this cover. And then this is the monthly one, which actually comes with clear, like gold flecked discs, which I think is so cool. That's not even why I picked it. Some people I know pick planners based off of the discs. I pick it based off the layout and the general design. I think this was the only monthly one that was going to be available at Michael's, so also another reason I picked it. I'm not a whole Zodiac person. I know this one is the same style as the Zodiac sticker book. I do think it's pretty. The design is very pretty, but I'm not a Zodiac person, just to let you guys know. I don't believe in all of that. But yeah, so, but I do think it is a very nicely designed planner, especially with like the font that they chose and the way the typography is done. And what's great is I love how this one is, you can flip this around and you can have a more subtle-ish cover if you want to flip it around and use this instead. If you want a kind of more light colored subtle one. I would say this one is still fairly subtle, but if you don't want too much design, this one is fun to flip around. So I like this one. I just like the typography in this one. This is very pretty. And then like some subtle color I would say here, but nothing too crazy. And I like how in the center it's not the polka dot. It's got a little design to it. I think this one is a really great way of doing neutral, but intentional neutral, where it doesn't feel like it's just a repeat from the other planners, but it has a little something to it. So having the stars that match the whole theme of the planner, but still be neutral, is really great. So that's what I like about this one. And then this one is great too. This one actually has no lines and no dots, so this could be super fun. I don't use my month at a glance, I know that. But I use these two pages in my monthly planner. They are the best pages. And I really liked how the typography was, how it was set out, how the January was in big. And I just think it looked so nice. It's still very subtle, still all neutral, which is great. But still just fun. And there's a little bit of, you know, fun with the way the typography is done, which I think will look really, really good when I do spread. But still completely neutral. And it's not like there's a lot of detail that are taking up more space per se, so it's still the same layout that I'll be able to use in the same way. And I'll show you guys these pages because you guys might use these pages, I don't. But I'm imagining you could actually, even if you don't use these pages like I do, you can always save them, and for whatever you want to do, if you have a project, you can use these. But just showing you these. go. And then you have like the notes page. And then here, February. And then it's got the same thing in the center. I believe the quotes change. I don't know if they're the same quotes as they put in all of the regular monthly planners. Not a big deal if it is. It doesn't bother me. But yeah, this is basically it. I'll just flip through all of the monthly dividers. This is pretty. This one, I think this one is also. There's one that's there's a twin loop planner that is like this. The cover is this color, typography is set up this way. I don't remember if it's the same quote, but typography is set up the same way, sideways like this. Really nice. I do really like with their twin loop planners this time around that they made the edges rounded, because I think that's really good for just like the wear and tear, to not have a sharp edge, because sharp edge just wears more and it can like scuff up and then like kind of like get cut in some way. And so I think the rounded edge is really nice, and they feel like a little smaller. I didn't actually compare. I did buy a twin loop planner that I intend to return. I bought it just so I could actually like flip through it, but I do intend to return it. But maybe before I do, I should compare it to the twin loop planner I got in this past summer, so I can see, because it feels a little bit smaller, which I think is kind of nicer. It just feels a little bit more portable in some sense. This was the April, and we have May. They actually released a phone background for this, so you can check that out on their website if you like this one. I downloaded it, so I have the option to have it as my phone background. All of your dreams are possible. This one here. Not all stars belong in the sky. I just really like this font. I think it's such a cool font, and I like the little stars. It's just, I don't know, there's something about it that's fun and simple. And I think sometimes with design, you don't have to have so much detail. You can just really let the typography stand out. Like this is simple, doesn't have a whole lot going on. It has just some different typography, a little icon of a star and the moon, and like that's it. It's simple, but it's really nice. And I think on the black background too makes an impact kind of. So yeah. And then this one, enjoy where you are now. And then this one, reach for the stars. And then this is December, be a light in the world, similar to the cover in some aspects. And this is a notes page on this planner, which I think is so pretty. It's got a subtle pink, and I think it's super fun. I mean, I don't use the back of the notes page, but if you do, it's got a nice design to it. And again, the neutral kind of moon and stars that you see over here, it's just reflected in the opposite way. So this is the back cover. Just simple, says happy planner. So this one is really nice. This is my planner lineup for 2023. But I wanted to show you these sticker books I got from the new release. So let me show you them. Let's start off with this one, which is, I'm not 100% certain if I'm keeping it. Just because it's a stress management one, and some of the stickers I don't see myself 100% using, but I do like a lot of the decorative stickers and the colors, so I can do a quick flip through of these sticker books. This one was the latest one that I got. So yeah, I know sticker flip throughs and I do them tend to be long, so I'm gonna try to not be too long, not add too much commentary, but I really like this. I really like the colors, the pinks, I'm not normally a fan of orange, but this one has like a corally red pink like orange, so I think it works. I think these are cool. And this one. This one. This one's pretty too. I was kind of like starting here because like stress is not something it's not something I'm super tackling or deal with. So, but I did like the decorative ones. I think these are still pretty. So I know you might have seen all of these flipped through on the Happy Planner website. but you know, I think it's still fun to do them here. So just like you've probably already seen what all those planners look like on the Happy Planner website, but you know, I still like to flip through them in case you haven't, because there's so many new sticker releases, and I tend to now just focus on what's available at Michael's, because I used to, so I wouldn't look at what wasn't unless I happened to be scrolling and saw something that caught my eye. So yeah. And I actually completely forgot that this one was a Michael's one that was going to be available at Michael's. So when I saw it there, I was like, oh yeah, I like that one. But if it wasn't going to be available at Michael's, I probably wouldn't have bought it, because obviously it's more expensive to shop from the Happy Planner website. Although, if you didn't know and you live in Canada, you can now shop in Canadian dollars on the Happy Planner website, which is kind of nice, because then you kind of already know what you're going to pay for it. So that's good. See, I like these. They're so pretty. I like the balance of the light colors with the black. I think like it kind of balances out really nicely, where it's not too pale, but it's also not too dark. It's that perfect balance. So, and with the gold too, that's so fun. This is hilarious. I don't know if it's in all of the sticker books, but this page was put in the sticker book upside down. It's supposed to be the other way around, and the little hole is supposed to be here. So this sticker is kind of cut off a bit, but not too bad. And these are really pretty. Oh my goodness, so pretty. So I'm probably gonna keep this one, even though there are a few stickers in there that I know I probably won't end up using, but I'll try to see if I can find ways to use them. Let me put this aside. Yeah, so this is the other one that I got at Michael's, because we actually this past week got in a bunch of Happy Planner stuff. I don't know if we got in all of the sticker books that are coming to Michael's yet, but we got most of them in, as well as most of the planners. There's still more to come. There's supposed to be a mini one, and I'm waiting on that one to come in from my mom, so I'm hoping that it comes in, but I haven't seen it on the Michael's website yet, so fingers crossed. But Happy Planner did say it was coming to Michael's, so this one is fun too. This is Tropical Boho, and I think this one is formatted for just a classic one, yeah, with some monthly stickers and stuff. But yeah, so that this one was kind of fun. It's got fun colors and just cool. I don't know, I don't have as much commentary on this one, but I do think it's really pretty. These longer stickers, I haven't used long stickers like that in a while, because I've mainly been in a monthly, but I'll try to figure out ways to use them. Like I can use them in my social media planner. These pages are fun with like little freeform leopard print. I think that's nice, or cheetah print. I'm not sure which one it is, leopard or cheetah. But yeah, this one's fun. Tropical Boho. It's really nice. I like these ones, these arched stickers. I think they kind of almost look like a window, like an arched window. Sometimes I'll put like flowers behind it just because it kind of makes it seem like a window with flowers around it. These are fun too. It's kind of fun because these colors are a little bit, they're bright, but they're not like neon bright. They've got like some more subtle blues mixed in with like bright pink, so it kind of balances out really nicely. These are really nice little bits too. I like it when they have a decent amount of functional mixed with decorative. I don't like it when there's too much functional and not enough decorative, or too much decorative, not enough functional. I think having a good balance is great. And this sticker book has that so far. Little bits of gold. And then this one is nice too. A little bit different, but still works. This, at first I wasn't sure if it was a leaf or like a bird print, because I think it's kind of, but I think it's a leaf. So and then this one again, I like how it doesn't have the foil, because sometimes I don't want to use foil because it just doesn't always photograph as well, especially when it's like in small writing like this. It just sometimes disappears or becomes like a dark blob. So yeah, this one's really nice. And then the next two are the ones that I got actually on the Happy Planner website. So I didn't order I didn't order like everything I wanted on the Happy Planner website because it was going to be expensive. So I ended up only getting 3 things, which was the Skinny Classic Planner, as well as these next 2 sticker books. Now I am not somebody who A, travels, and B, enjoys traveling. But I still think that this is just such a pretty sticker book. So even if you don't like traveling or you're not a traveler, I feel like this sticker book was just too pretty to pass up on. This one is also a mini, which I, funny enough, the only 2 sticker books I ordered from the Happy Planner website were minis. So I wanted to show you this one here, which is the Getaway Vibe. They just had pretty the way the typography was laid out with like the images, and plus I feel like this would be really good in the Skinny Classic just because the stickers are a bit smaller because they're made for the mini. So yeah, look at these cute little arched functional stickers. So cute. I think I've bought a couple mini sticker books before, but they haven't had the like big box, like the taller boxes. They've had like square boxes, but not the taller boxes. They were like formatted for like the regular I think horizontal mini, but this one is so pretty. And these little icons, which can make great bullet points too if you're doing a travel themed one, but not necessarily traveling. These can make great bullet points, and I think that was the intent. And I like this one with the map detail. I just think it's such a fun modern way to do a travel you know, kind of theme without going to like, you know, they lean definitely more in on photographs rather than like graphics of a luggage or something like that, which I think is fun with this one, leaning in more on the actual photos of locations and stuff. So I feel like this one could be really good in a Skinny Classic because it won't take up too much space as a long sticker, but can still again be a long sticker. This one's fun too. These two, the mixture of functional, which you can always, if you want, you can put these, any of these stickers basically sideways too, especially the ones that have the typography sideways. You can even do them sideways, which is what I like sometimes when stickers are designed to be in portrait mode, but the typography is done in landscape, because that means if you do want to flip it into landscape, it kind of still feels like it works. So that's what's really cool, because you can tell it was intentionally designed with the text to be sideways, but you can still use the sticker in landscape mode and it still feels like it works too. So that's fun too. You kind of want to do that. These two are nice, and sometimes with minis, well, I often find with mini sticker books, it can often be bigger stickers, which sometimes don't always work in your mini planner, depending on the type of spread you're doing, but they can work in a classic planner too. So and these are too fun too. They're like, I don't know, I feel like I haven't seen this size really before. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like this is a fun size, just even in your classic, to do a kind of different size sticker that isn't too small but isn't too big either, but it's just like big enough, you know? These airplane ones are kind of fun with the picture. I like the pictures. They use some really nice pictures. And did some really nice colors. I think the Happy Planner has really done well in this launch, you know. I don't buy all the sticker books anymore. You know, I really focus on the ones that I feel like are my style and I would actually use, because sticker books have gotten more expensive. They used to be, a long time ago at Michael's in Canada, $29.99, and then at one point they brought them down to where every sticker book was $16.99, and now they're slowly, eventually bringing them up. So they range anywhere from, I believe, $19.99 to about, I think the Disney ones in Canada are $26.99 if I'm not mistaken. Some are $24.99, a chunk are $21.99, and there's a few that are $19.99. So they've gone up in price a bit, and I actually didn't realize that they'd gone up in price until somebody I was chatting with on Instagram, who I follow and follows me, was like, hey, they went up at Michael's. I'm like, I didn't notice that. And I worked there, so that's weird. And then I looked and I'm like, oh, they did. It's too bad, but these are fun too. Little small sizes. Yeah, just pretty photos and stuff. I just like it, this one. But yeah, I think this is a perfect sticker book for, even if you don't, I'm not a traveler, but I still think I would get a lot of good use out of this. Just doing, I think sometimes you can do a travel themed spread without wanting to travel. You just do it because it's like a theme. And the last sticker book, which it's a toss-up between this one and the next one that I'm showing you as to which one is my favorite. So yeah. This one is the 90s. I really like some of this stuff, like flip phones, I'm aware of, even though I was born in 98. So I was not growing up in the 90s. I was growing up in the early 2000s. But I was born in 98, and I still think some of this applies because a lot of things bleed through. So some things that existed in the 90s were still very existed in the 2000s because there were a lot of people who were like, if it's not broken, I'm not going to replace it. If it still works, I'm going to use it. You know, so and that sort of is how things like these type of computers and, you know, this type of boombox and this flip phone kind of still existed in the early 2000s. So I'm going to show you this one, which I think is so fun. I like these stickers, and I could totally see them using them as an accent on a box. But these are fun too, these long boxes, and I don't know if they would work in the skinny classic. They might, I have no idea, but yeah, so pretty. And then again, you have the same thing sort of, but no foil, no silver foil, and it's got smiley faces instead. When I saw this sticker book in their Instagram live where they were flipping through some of the stuff from the launch, I knew I definitely wanted this. So like I made sure as soon as the launch was live to like sneak away and make sure I got it ordered, because I was just like, I have to make sure, because I felt like this one, I don't know if it's still available on the website, but I felt like it was going to be one of the ones that would sell out just because a lot of people were talking about it, and because like it's so fun and colorful and like so something. And you know, I did the people reminiscing and, you know, talking about the 90s, and some of the stuff in the 90s is coming back in style already. So I feel like, you know, this would be one of the ones that would sell out so quickly. I like these with the long quotes. And then this one, I think the silver foil is fun. Again, foil can be hard to photograph. It's fun to use, but when it gets hard to photograph, sometimes it makes me, you know, do I want to use it or not? Really pretty. But I kind of like it when they have one page with foil and then the same thing without, because sometimes you want to use that sticker, but it has a foil and it doesn't work with what you're doing. And this one does have like the bullet points in the center, kind of hard to see, but there's a line of the yellow and the green. And then this is like a bit of quotes and then some just neutral, like, okay, some of this is a bit of quotes, some of this is like functional boxes, and then some of it is just like washi, kind of. Again, the functional boxes with the bullet points going down the center. Same as well, quotes and then functional, and then same in the pink. We're basically just repeating. Good. I want to do a washi tape themed like this. That would be fun, so stay tuned for that. I do have some different washi tapes ideas in mind. So it's this. And this is one. It's just so fun, and I can't wait to use this. Now, this is my thing, and I might be weird and the only person when I say this, but I feel like I'm not sure if I want to save these sticker books for when 2023 starts and I can use the new planners, or use them in my current planners. I don't know why I'm like that, but sometimes I just feel like saving these for like a brand new planner that I haven't used yet. There's just something fun about that, yeah. So stay tuned on if I actually do end up using these in 2022. I like these are fun. I like how it had like the different colors in the back, but it's not so like heavy. Ooh, these are fun little accent pieces. I feel like some of these you can almost use them as well as like bullet points. Especially these little flowers are so pretty. And yeah, this is it. So that is all for this video of showing you guys my sort of happy planner haul, as well as what I got from the latest, the happy planner haul, like what I got from the latest launch, as well as my planner lineup for 2023. I'm really excited about this lineup. I don't have any classic vertical in my lineup, which I feel like maybe there's, it's a very common layout, so I feel like it's one that I'm actually going away from, which is so weird because I had done classic vertical, and then I was like, oh, let me do dashboard, and I didn't like dashboard, and then I went back to classic vertical, and now I'm actually doing other layouts that work better for me, just in what I'm doing, and I feel like the monthly works better for my catch-all planner. So yeah, that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know in the comments down below. You can also let me know if you got some of the same stuff in your hauls, or you can let me know what other sticker books that you got that were different from mine, and why you chose them. And just as a reminder, the spooky season collection from Wonder Washi Tape is live now. You can go to wonderwashi.etsy.com. Yeah, the link will be in the description box down below. So until the next video, planner babes, bye!